With the Sales Hub functionality, you have the option to create deals. Now, deals are essentially leads converting into opportunities. So you have a contact, which is a lead within HubSpot. Now, if that lead wants to turn into a customer, or if there are certain discussions that you're having with the customer, and you are almost sure that they are going to go ahead and proceed with the service you're offering, you would want to create a deal for them. And that way, you can have a bit of a forecast as to how many deals are sitting in the sales pipeline and what the total value of the deals and which stage each of those deals are in. Now, to create a deal, very simply select the Sales tab at the top, select Deals, and from within this screen, you can create a deal. Right at the top right corner here, there is an option to create a deal. Type in the name of the deal, so new deal 1, for example. By default, the pipeline is a sales pipeline, but there are options to create other pipelines as well if you're on Sales Professional. And then which stage is this deal at? So it could be appointment scheduled, qualified to buy, presentation scheduled, decision maker has been bought in, contract sent, close won or close lost. Now, bear in mind these stages can be customized and we can help out with that process. But by default, these are the deal stages that will be provided within HubSpot. So let's say at this stage, the contact we are having a conversation with is qualified to buy, has agreed to go ahead, and we are hoping that or assuming this the amount of this deal is going to be, let's say, about $3,000. In this case, we are also assuming that hopefully this contact will go ahead by the end of next week. A deal owner can also be allocated to those deals. In this case, I am going to allocate it to myself. So I've been the one dealing with this contact or lead, and I've been the one who has converted this contact over to an opportunity. So I will then select the deal owner, what type of deal it is. It could be a new business or an existing business out of which we have managed to perhaps upsell or cross-sell other services. Let's say this is a new business. And then we can associate this deal with the company, which if the company is already created within HubSpot, we can select the company from the drop down here, or we can create a new company here as well. Same way, we can also associate this deal with a contact. So all we have to do is just start typing it in. So let's say this is a new business by the name of Markezing. Type in a few letters, and we already have a marketing company created within HubSpot. So in this case, we'll just select one of these. We'll also select the contact, who is the contact owner. In this case, we'll assume it is Brad that we have been working with. And you can also allocate multiple contacts to this deal. By selecting Add Timeline Activity from Marketing to this deal, this information will also be associated with the company. So we can start this deal from the last 30 days or a custom date. If you're unsure, just select the information button, which will then explain what the timeline would do. And then we can also add specific products. Now, in this case, this feature will not be available right now. This is an enterprise level feature, so we will probably skip that. And then we also want to update the deal amount with the amount we have got here. In this case, we have already selected $3,000, so we're not going to change that. And after this is done, we can simply just hit create, which then creates a deal within our sales pipeline and opens up like this. Somehow the amount has changed to $0. So we might just change it back to $3,000 and save. Now, as you can see, this record is pretty similar to the contact and the company record, and the deal is associated with the contact and the company here. From within this record itself, we can access the contact or the company again. So if we go back to this contact, Brad Golchin, we will see there is now a deal associated with this contact. Again, from here, we can go back into the deal. If you want to view our deals on a dashboard, we can again go to Sales and Deals, and there are two separate views available to be able to access these deals. Now, there is a table view which lists all your deals in a list format. And then we can also run filters here. So if you want to see, for example, any particular deals that were closed within a certain date period. So we can just simply add date filter here. Or we want to see which deals were closed within a certain month, we can just add the date for the creation of the deal or closing of the deal. If you don't want to access any of the filters, then all the deals will be presented here. An easy way to view all the deals is a board view though, because in the board view, what we can do is drag and drop if the deal status change. In this case, we have a deal that was won for Brad. We know it's qualified to buy. So let's say today it was 24th of January or before 24th of January. If the contract has been sent and Brad has signed the proposal, we can simply take this away from qualified to buy to closed won. And at the bottom, you'll be able to see what the total value of those deals is. So if it was under the qualified to buy category, you'll be able to see, okay, so this is our forecast for the future. These are the deals that we are expecting to be closed by a certain date. And same way, when they move from one stage to the other, the amount will also be updated accordingly here at the bottom.